In this lesson, we're going to talk about a few key pointers to know when creating a Google assignment in Northside Schoology environment. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to use the little triangle to open to the folder where I want my assignment to live. I will go under that folder and click the little green line. I will click Add Assignment. You should know that the Google Drive assignment app is already installed and you will not need to go to the Schoology App Center to add it. The first time you create a Google Drive assignment, you will need to link your Google account to your Schoology account. Once I've done that, I can click Google Drive Assignments and it will open to a view of my most recent items in Google Drive. Note, you will not be able to access your shared drives from Google Drive. You will only have access to the items that are in My Drive. Because this is sorted by most recent, the easiest way to find an item in your Google Drive is to search by the title. I'm going to find an assignment called Potential and Kinetic Energy. Once I choose that item, and it must be a doc, a slide, a sheet, or a drawing, I'm going to click Attach. You'll note that it will create a copy of the file for each student. In Google Classroom, you had more options such as students can view and students can edit. If you would like to do that with your doc, slide, sheet, or drawing, please reach out to your academic technology coach. You should also note if you would like to share other G Suite files besides a doc, slide, sheet, or drawing, such as a Jamboard or a Google form, reach out to your academic technology coach, as there are other ways to do this, but it will not create a copy for each student. Before you finish creating your assignment, you'll want to include a name, clear, concise directions, potentially step-by-step directions. Make sure you practice those directions for yourself before assigning to students to make sure you didn't skip any steps that they might not realize. You can include a due date, a category, and so on, and use the Align button to choose your state standards and choose Texas to assign those TEKS to that assignment. And then you can add your learning objectives from there. And then once you're done, you can go ahead and click Create. Oops. You are highly encouraged to add another Northside teacher to your sandbox class so they can test these items out. You could trade class codes so that each of you has the opportunity to practice what it's like to be a student. As the teacher, if I go into the practice, I will see that Google Slides has made a copy for each of my students. I currently only have one practice student. If I go to In Progress, I can click on a student, and once they've opened it for the first time, I will be able to see their copy of that document. And I will even be able to go into their copy of that document and add comments and highlight pieces just as I would with a regular Google Doc slide sheet or drawing. After you create your first assignment, Schoology will populate an automatic folder inside of your Google Drive. It will be called Schoology Google Drive Assignments. You do not want to delete this folder or move it, as that may mean that Schoology no longer has access to it. If that happens, Schoology won't have a place to save those folders. For me, I like to right click on it and change the color to a color that reminds me I need to leave this folder alone. I choose red to remind me not to delete this folder, as it must stay there for my Schoology Google Drive assignments to be created. Your task now is to practice creating a Google Drive assignment with a partner teacher. If you have any questions or need further support, please contact either your Schoology support teachers for your campus or your academic technology coaches.